Hey Red Eye fans, so today we are going to review my SSB bar by Edge Fitness. So I looked online for quite a while for a bar like this. This one seemed to be a good construction for a decent price, and I can't remember if I got this on sale or not. Actually, I probably didn't. I don't think this guy does sales. So from what I understand, this bar was originally created for those that wanted to squat that maybe had some injuries that would keep them from squatting with a normal Olympic bar. As you can see, this is built with handles out in front. That way if somebody has a shoulder impingement, they'll be able to get a hold of this in the front. Something I kind of like about it is it changes the geometry of the squat by just the way it is constructed. So today for my training, I'm going to work up to a 1RM box squat. So my lower body lifts have definitely been lagging. They really haven't gone anywhere. I've added something to my diet that I'm hoping is going to help. Well, it actually did help on my overhead press. So I've been taking creatine probably for about a week. I was really struggling with mental fatigue, and there was some things online saying that creatine helps with cognitive ability, and I basically took it for that. I did take creatine probably 2 or 3 years ago, and it gave me some stomach issues, and I probably didn't take it for more than a month, and then I stopped. I think I'm taking a probiotic now, which I think has helped to heal my gut, and I'm hoping that I can stay on the creatine. The creatine has helped my, I guess you'd call it, mental fatigue, and I've also gotten quite a bit stronger. I did a overhead press yesterday, and I think my overhead press was running around 170, and I was killing it at 200 for an overhead press, 1RM, which is really good considering my training has been mediocre at best. So today I'm going to show you how I use this bar. I'm going to show you how I box squat, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the bar after I do this warm-up. All right, so this bar, I gotta be honest with you, I did not go on the page and look up all the specs on it. I'm just gonna kind of give you my own review of what I think of it. It's hollow pipe. It's probably 2-inch diameter. If I remember correctly, this weighs about 45 pounds, which is what a normal Olympic bar weighs. Not sure exactly what the padding is made of, other than it's a hard foam. This back pad here is a little softer than the ones that sit on your shoulder. It's a comfortable bar. I do enjoy it. I know, Rogue, of course, makes one. Titan sells one. Elite sells one. Kabuka Strength, I can't remember his name. They sell one. I mean, there's lots of different people that make these. I like this because it adds a little bit of variety to my training. Doing low bar squat all the time with an Olympic bar gets a little bit old after a while, and it's nice just to have that variety. Even though you're still squatting, just changing the bar helps freshen it up a little bit. I also like to do banded squats with this. It seems to make it a little bit more comfortable. I don't know. Like I said, it's really more just of a change of pace, something different. Now, if you have an injury, this would definitely be a good bar for you, especially if you have some shoulder health issues. And actually, I would say for myself, it would be kind of the same situation. My shoulders get a little stiff squatting all the time, especially doing low bar, because you're getting in there nice and tight. You're squeezing your shoulders back, and your elbows start to hurt, your shoulders start to hurt a little bit. Somebody can say, "Well, you're probably doing it wrong." Now, I've been squatting for 5 or 6 years. I think I'm just getting older, to be honest with you. I think that's probably the difference. So it's nice just to have that change of pace and not having to get your shoulders and elbows into that, I guess you'd say, compromising situation. And it's a little bit of variety. This is powder coated. And the powder coat has held up pretty good. I gotta be honest with you, I haven't used this a ton. It's not something that I use every week. I use this once every few months, usually when I do a box squat. So let me do another warm-up set and we'll talk a little bit more about the box squat. So the box squat is just another variant of the squat. If you go on and listen to different people about the box squat, they'll give you different cues. They'll want different things out of you. I guess I would say, I think Louis Simmons, Mark Bell, and some of them, when they box squat, they'll come down, they'll reach, and as they go down, hit the bottom, they'll kind of rock back a little bit and then come back up. And Louis says that helps with the hamstrings. If I remember correctly, he says it strengthens those because you're pulling yourself off the box, which is a knee bending motion. Now, I am training off of Andy Baker's group training program, which is the one that he has a basic barbell and he has a power building track. I'm doing the power building track. I think he expects something a little bit different out of the box squat. He wants you to reach way back, so he wants your butt way back, and he wants you to come down and touch and then come back up. I don't really do that. I kind of sit a little bit. I do it probably more like Louis or Mark Bell and them. I'll sit, I'll rock back a little bit, and then I'll pull myself up off the box. Why? I just like it better. I'm sure Andy's way is just fine, and I just don't want to do it that way. So, all right, let me get some more weight on this. So today, I'm working up to a 1 RM, and then I'm going to do 3 sets of 3 for back offs, and I think it's 85% at 3x3. So let me get some more weight on here.
Lower ring, it will be indicated by your instructions as well in the box. So be careful when you take them out of the box. The slot that they're going to tell you where they need to be at, and there's typically no other as far as, the one with the nipple is the top ring. So when you pull it, pay attention. This one has
definitely going up in weight.
on this inside edge, and it's indicated by the dot.
Definitely going to go up in weight. That 320 felt pretty good. The creatine is definitely making a difference. I've been actually really enjoying the creatine. I've been taking 5 ounces per day every morning with a protein shake. I just have something that 2 scoops, which gets me to around can't remember what the protein. It's around 50-60 grams of protein in the morning, with a half a cup of original oatmeal, and definitely helping. I'm definitely packing on the weight though too. I was down to about 237 and feeling pretty good. But man, I just love that food. So I'm back up to I think 247 right now. And of course, creatine is part of that because it has you retain water. And it says that you retain water in the muscle. And I think that's why it helps some of the cognitive ability, because your brain is a muscle. So you're going to getting more fluid to your brain, which is good, in this case at least. So I think we're going to try, 335, see how that goes.
Okay, so before I can go ahead and put these pistons onto the crankshaft as well.
Man, am I feeling good. To be honest with you, I used my belt squat for the first time last week and had 3 sets of 20. So I did 3 sets of 10. I can't remember if I think I had the bands on too. And I only put 50 pounds on there. But you got to remember, I do almost nothing lower body and reps probably much over 5 to 8. So that belt squat last week, 3 sets of 10, killed me. I guess when I do my reverse hyper, I'll do sets of 15. But, so I guess the reason I said that is I've had actually a pretty long break with my lower body stuff, and I wasn't expecting to feel this good. Again, the creatine is definitely working. And I think as much physical differences it's made with me is that mental connection. I think I'm just feeling better and just stronger. I had a situation where I changed my thyroid medicine, I don't know, probably a year ago. And that first couple weeks I changed my thyroid medicine, I was stronger. I don't think it's because my muscles were any bigger. I just think I was responding better to the weights. I could be wrong. This is kind of bro science, but I have noticed everything makes a difference now. Sleep, food, stress, all that makes a difference in my training these days. And if you're mentally not there at my age, the training just doesn't seem to be the same. And I don't know that it's like that for everybody at 45, but for me, it has made a difference. So we're at 335 right now. I think we're gonna try 345. Safety first.
This one's definitely different than I found because usually you do this circular fashion around the cylinder head. This one's cylinder head torque on this is said to be 65 to 80. Seems like a quick torque. Okay, there's our alarm clock. That
was pretty heavy. I think I got 350 in me. I'm feeling great today. This is amazing. So the reason I didn't think this was going to go that well is I had a deadlift max, I think last week or the week before. My deadlift was terrible. I think I was stagnant at best. And I didn't feel that good. And I think that was before I started taking the creatine, I think. So, I don't know if I'm just having a good day or if this is creatine. So, something else I wanted to kind of talk about. So, now you see that I'm doing a box squat with a specialty bar, and I'm working up to a 1 rep max. Now, for starters, 350 for a grown man like me, weighing around 250, this is really not a heavy weight. Now, if you don't train, you're probably looking at this and thinking, wow, but this is nothing. This really isn't. And you don't have to do steroids or anything. Most natural men that are going to be 200 pounds or more with some training are going to be able to do this pretty easily, if not a lot more than this, pretty easily. So, but the other reason I kind of talk about that is if you're just training, if you've only been training, a few months to maybe even a year, this type of training really isn't necessary. If you stick to bench, squat, just a normal, I like to low bar squat. You could do a high bar squat if you wanted to, I suppose. Low bar squat, row, deadlift, I think some pull-ups. Those things are going to get you generally strong. You don't need to do any of this stuff. This here is a variety. I've been training for 5 years. I need something. All right, so we got our bar loaded for our 3 sets of 3. I'm going to get to it. At 350, that was heavy enough. So my back offs are 300, so we do 3 sets of 3 at 300. We're done with our squats. I'm not going to record all my training. After this, I'm going to go to a deficit deadlift and then do some back off sets. I think the back off sets. Let me grab my training program. Actually, doing deficit deadlifts for 3 sets of 5 at 70%. So I'm week 134 of the power building track for Andy Baker. Looks like leg extensions, leg curls. I won't do either of those because I don't want to. And then calf raises, I might do those. He does not have reverse hypers programmed in here, but I'm probably going to end up doing some reverse hypers just because I think it helps with recovery. I like to get that blood pumped into my lower back and get that stretch going. I might do some carries or something else just for a little bit of cardio. Actually, what I've been meaning to do, and I never do it, is on my lower body day, do the 2 main lifts and then finish off with some cardio, which might be pushing the sled, some farmer carries, maybe cycling those with some pull-ups or push-ups or something along those lines to get my heart rate up. Definitely getting to that age where I think some cardio is a good idea. My GPP is my general preparedness? General practice preparedness, or general physical preparedness, I think. I can't remember exactly what it is, but anyways, I need more of it. So, all right, well, I'm going to get a drink of water, hit my second set of 3x3. All right, so some things you guys didn't see me do was warm up a little bit. A lot of guys advocate that you don't need to, you don't need to run on your bike or ride a bike or run or anything like that or do anything special for warm-ups, which probably just do warm-up sets with the weights will work. I lately have been doing something. I've been doing some carries or use, I think it's a 12-inch box and do some step-ups, trying to get my heart rate raised a little bit, which helps me because it seems like if I don't get warmed up and I just start lifting, I get some heavy weights, my heart rate starts to raise. It seems to get me a little panicky. I have some adrenal things going on or something. I don't know exactly what it is. But I know it does help me to get my heart rate up a little bit. Before I hit the heavy weights, it keeps me from getting so to where I'm feeling funny. So that has been helping to warm up a little, get my heart rate up before I get to the weights. I don't do it because I think I need to do it for my muscles or my joints. I need to do it because raising my heart rate just helps me train better. All right, well, today went a lot better than I expected. I'm very happy. I feel good, even working up to that heavy weight. That 3 sets of 3 was plenty for me. Hey, if you guys like the content, like this video, tell some friends about it. So this page is really about, weight training and vehicles. I don't care, motorcycles, trucks, cars, boats, anything horsepower related. I know we haven't been showing much of that here lately. It's getting cold out. Plus, it's a little bit harder to get good video in the red eye. It just takes more time. And I've been busy and haven't really been able to take the time to get the video set up the way I want and to do the intro exactly the way I was hoping. So right now, this is what we're doing. All right, well, I'm going to finish up my training with my deadlifts and reverse hypers and then back to church. All right, hey, you guys have a great day, a great week, and we'll see you.